One reason why we're seeing such catastrophic wildfires throughout the United States is because many people are afraid of starting fires. But prescribed burns do have their benefits. James Williams has more.
Thanks, Dan. Fire is nature's housekeeper, but U.S. government policies in the beginning of the 20th century aimed at suppressing fires resulted in an accumulation of forest fuel. I recently spent time with one of the largest prescribed burn teams in the world to find out how prescribed fires benefit land, species, and military training.
In certain hands, fire is a good thing. Fort Stewart's prescribed burn team is one of the largest in the world. These experienced land managers burn up to 120,000 acres a year. Here along the coastal plain of southeast Georgia, the longleaf pine and wiregrass ecosystem depends on fire for its survival. So do the various species who live here, like the endangered red-cockaded woodpecker.
Red-cockaded woodpeckers can't stand too much of a mid-story any greater than 15 feet high. So once your mid-story and your brush and your smaller sapling trees grow up 15 feet and taller and they get very dense and thick, the birds move out.
Forestry Supervisor Jeff Mangan says many people don't realize that prescribed burns are actually safe. That's because the burn team takes a cautious, scientific approach to writing a prescription. They consider an area's burn history, weather conditions, and wildlife concerns, such as endangered animals. Prescribed burns like this maintain the environmental health of the forest while protecting visibility and maneuver room on training ranges.
Just like the burning opens up the understory and thins out the mid-story for the birds, well, it does so for the troops too. And you can see behind us by the burn how nice and wide open the woods are. It'd be fairly easy to run a 70-ton tank or a Bradley through the woods or maneuver infantry troops or anything you wanted, as opposed to a thick jungle that you had to machete your way through, that this would eventually become with the exclusion of fire.
Mangan hopes more people will realize the importance of prescribed burns. They limit the amount of fuel buildup, encourage vegetative and wildlife diversity, and enhance military training. Mangan also says prescribed burning is the most effective tool for preventing catastrophic wildfires. James Williams, Fort Stewart, Georgia.